While social media showcases obvious flex pieces, truly wealthy collectors are quietly accumulating timepieces that represent genuine horological value, future appreciation potential, and insider knowledge that separates old money from nouveau riche. We are talking about watches that insiders recognize immediately while remaining subtle enough to avoid unwanted attention, timepieces with waiting lists that money alone cannot bypass, and references that appreciate steadily while flashier alternatives fluctuate wildly. From understated steel sports watches to haute horlogerie complications, from vintage-inspired classics to modern technical marvels, these 10 watches represent what the genuinely wealthy are acquiring through private sales, backdoor allocations, and relationships that money cannot buy. Some appear modest until you understand their significance. Others command seven figures but deliver horological substance justifying the investment. And number one has become the ultimate stealth wealth timepiece that insiders covet above all others. Let's reveal the watches that serious wealth is secretly accumulating. Number 10. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin. Starting our countdown at number 10 is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Jumbo Extra Thin, a watch that represents the purest expression of Gerald Genta's revolutionary design in its most refined form. This watch proves that wealthy collectors prioritize design purity and historical significance over complications and precious metals often. The 39mm case size represents the original Royal Oak dimensions from 1972, maintaining perfect proportions throughout wearing. The extra-thin profile at 8.1 mm creates elegant wearing characteristics that thicker Royal Oak variants cannot replicate. The integrated bracelet flows seamlessly from case with hand finishing throughout every link and surface meticulously. The manufacturer caliber 7121 is ultra-thin automatic, providing reliability and refinement appropriate for dress sports watch. The Grande Tapisserie dial pattern is executed perfectly with depth and texture that photographs cannot capture adequately. The octagonal bezel with exposed screws is an iconic design element that revolutionized luxury sports watch category. The finishing quality throughout is exceptional, with alternating polished and brushed surfaces executed to haute horlogerie standards. The see-through case back reveals the beautifully decorated movement with Côtes de Genève and hand-beveled edges. This watch has become increasingly collectible, with wealthy buyers recognizing the Jumbo as purest Royal Oak expression. The steel version commands premiums with waiting lists stretching years, despite six-figure pricing already established. The investment potential combines iconic design, limited production, and collector recognition, driving steady appreciation consistently. The Royal Oak Jumbo represents understated luxury that insiders recognize immediately while remaining subtle to general public. Number 9. Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch. At number 9, we have the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch, a watch that wealthy collectors appreciate for authentic space heritage and accessible luxury positioning. This watch proves that genuine historical significance drives collector interest regardless of pricing relative to other luxury brands. The manual winding caliber 3861 is updated with coaxial escapement while maintaining traditional Speedmaster aesthetic faithfully. The Hesalite crystal maintains vintage character, though sapphire sandwich version appeals to buyers wanting visibility. The Moonwatch heritage is authentic with NASA certification and actual lunar surface missions creating genuine provenance. The chronograph complication provides practical functionality with traditional column wheel mechanism and reliable operation. The 42mm case size maintains classic Speedmaster proportions that have remained essentially unchanged since 1960s. The tachymeter bezel allows speed calculation, though most owners appreciate historical significance over practical function. The bracelet is comfortable and well constructed, appropriate for professional chronograph positioning and daily wearing. The price point under $10,000 represents accessible luxury for wealthy buyers appreciating value and substance. This watch has maintained strong collector interest with moon landing anniversary, creating renewed appreciation for heritage. The wealthy buyers appreciate authentic space heritage rather than manufactured marketing narratives from other brands. The investment potential is moderate, though steady, with Speedmaster maintaining value through proven historical significance. The Speedmaster Professional represents authentic heritage that wealthy collectors value over pure status signaling unnecessarily. Number 8. Cartier Tank Louis Cartier. Coming in at number 8 is the Cartier Tank Louis Cartier, a dress watch that exemplifies Art Deco elegance and refined taste appreciated by old money collectors. This watch proves that timeless design and historical significance trump technical specifications for sophisticated collectors valuing taste. The rectangular case is iconic with proportions that have remained essentially perfect since introduction in 1920s. The Roman numeral dial is quintessentially Cartier with blued steel hands, creating elegant contrast and sophistication. The manual winding movement maintains traditional mechanical engagement, requiring daily winding ritual connecting owners to watchmaking. The sapphire cabochon crown is signature Cartier design element that adds refinement and brand identification. The thin profile allows comfortable wearing under dress shirt cuffs without bulk inappropriate for formal occasions. The leather strap is highest quality with classic dress watch styling complementing the elegant case beautifully. The finishing quality throughout is exceptional with Cartier attention to detail evident in every surface examined. The water resistance is minimal, as appropriate for dress watches prioritizing elegance over sport utility. This watch has remained desirable across generations, with collectors appreciating timeless design transcending temporary trends. The wealthy buyers recognize Tank as ultimate dress watch, representing refined taste rather than obvious wealth. The investment potential is steady with vintage Tanks appreciating while modern production maintains value consistently. The Cartier Tank Louis represents understated elegance that old money recognizes as epitome of sophisticated taste. Number 7. Richard Mille RM2701 Rafael Nadal Tourbillon. Sliding into number 7 is the Richard Mille RM2701 Rafael Nadal Tourbillon, a watch that showcases extreme technical innovation and athlete endorsement, creating investment appeal. This watch proves that ultra-wealthy buyers appreciate technical achievement and extreme specifications when properly executed. The suspended tourbillon movement is visible throughout the case, creating mechanical theater that fascinates collectors. The shock resistance is extraordinary, with Nadal wearing this during professional tennis matches, proving durability claims. The titanium and carbon TPT case is incredibly lightweight at less than 20 grams total watch weight. The manual winding movement provides multi-day power reserve despite the lightweight construction throughout components. The skeletonized architecture reveals the movement, completely allowing appreciation of technical complexity and finishing. The limited production of only 50 pieces worldwide creates genuine scarcity, driving collector demand significantly. The athlete connection is authentic, with Nadal actually wearing this during Grand Slam matches, unlike celebrity endorsements. The price point exceeds $1 million, representing extreme luxury positioning and investment potential. This watch has appreciated dramatically since release, with secondary market showing strong premiums above retail. The ultra-wealthy buyers appreciate technical innovation and extreme specifications, combined with proven athlete durability. The investment potential is strong, though volatile, with Richard Mille market showing dramatic swings during cycles. The RM2701 represents extreme technical achievement that ultra-wealthy collectors accumulate for portfolio diversification and appreciation. Number 6. Rolex Daytona Panda Dial. Breaking into the top 6 is the Rolex Daytona Panda Dial, a chronograph that has become the most desirable configuration within the legendary Daytona lineup. This watch proves that color variations within iconic models drive maximum investment demand when scarcity meets preference. The white dial with black subdials creates Panda configuration that collectors overwhelmingly prefer over black dial variants. The ceramic bezel brings modern material to classic Daytona, maintaining scratch resistance and fade-proof appearance permanently. The 4130 movement is entirely in-house chronograph, providing Rolex independence and vertical integration throughout production. The 40mm case size maintains classic Daytona proportions that collectors recognize as perfect sizing historically. The chronograph complication provides timing functionality, though most wealthy buyers appreciate investment potential over function. The tachymeter bezel allows speed calculation, maintaining traditional Daytona design language from racing heritage. The Oyster bracelet with solid links provides security and comfort appropriate for sports chronograph positioning. The 100-meter water resistance is adequate, though chronographs typically avoid water-protecting pushers from contamination. This watch commands highest premiums in entire Rolex lineup, with waiting lists essentially impossible for regular buyers. The wealthy acquire these through gray market, paying significant premiums, or through authorized dealer relationships. The secondary market shows consistent premiums of 50–100% above retail, even during market corrections, proving demand. The investment-grade status is proven with Panda Daytona showing strongest appreciation in sports chronograph segment. The Daytona Panda represents maximum desirability within Rolex, creating ultimate investment timepiece for wealth accumulation. Number 5. Patek Philippe Aquanaut. Taking the 5th spot is the Patek Philippe Aquanaut, a sports watch that brings accessible entry into Patek Philippe with modern design appealing to younger wealthy buyers. This watch proves that Patek Philippe sports watches provide investment appeal beyond traditional dress watches when targeting modern collectors. The rounded octagonal case is distinctive and modern, with design language connecting to Nautilus while remaining unique. The embossed dial pattern creates texture and visual interest that photographs cannot capture adequately throughout surfaces. The manufacture movement is entirely in-house with Patek Philippe quality standards and finishing throughout all components. The rubber strap with fold-over clasp provides modern sporting aesthetic different from traditional bracelet offerings. The 40mm case size provides comfortable proportions, appropriate for sports watch, without excessive bulk uncomfortably. The water resistance reaches 120 meters, providing adequate protection for swimming and water activities confidently. The date window provides practical functionality positioned to maintain dial balance and visual harmony nicely. The see-through case back reveals the beautifully decorated movement with traditional Patek Philippe finishing visible. This watch has shown strong appreciation with steel versions commanding significant premiums above retail consistently. The wealthy buyers recognize Aquanaut as accessible. Patek Philippe entry, the waiting lists remain years long. The secondary market shows consistent premiums with steel versions trading significantly above retail pricing currently. The investment potential combines Patek Philippe prestige with modern design appealing to younger wealthy collectors. The Aquanaut represents modern Patek Philippe investment providing appreciation potential with contemporary aesthetics successfully. Number 4. Grand Seiko Snowflake. Claiming the fourth position is the Grand Seiko Snowflake. A watch that wealthy collectors are discovering represents superior craftsmanship at fraction of Swiss luxury pricing. This watch proves that sophisticated buyers recognize Japanese haute horlogerie as equal or superior to Swiss alternatives. The spring drive movement combines mechanical and quartz technology, creating accuracy that Swiss movements cannot match. The power reserve reaches 72 hours with incredibly smooth sweeping seconds hand that makes traditional movements look primitive. The Zaratsu polishing creates mirror finishes with sharper edges than Swiss polishing techniques achieve consistently throughout. The dial texture inspired by Menti Iwate creates incredible depth that makes Swiss dials look flat comparatively. The titanium construction is lighter than steel while being significantly stronger and more scratch-resistant throughout wearing. The hands are multifaceted with polishing that creates disappearing effect against certain backgrounds uniquely Japanese. The case finishing is absolutely extraordinary, with multiple surface treatments executed to perfection everywhere examined. The sapphire crystal has multi-layer anti-reflective coating providing superior clarity than Swiss alternatives typically. This watch has gained recognition among wealthy collectors who recognize finishing quality exceeds Swiss brands. The value proposition is remarkable when comparing finishing and movement technology to Swiss alternatives at similar pricing. The investment potential is emerging as more collectors discover Grand Seiko quality and limited production runs. The Grand Seiko Snowflake represents insider knowledge that sophisticated wealthy buyers use for portfolio diversification intelligently. Number 3. Rolex GMT Master 2 Pepsi. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is the Rolex GMT Master 2 Pepsi, a watch that combines iconic colors with practical GMT complication, creating maximum desirability. This watch proves that colorful bezels and travel functionality drive investment demand when executed in modern ceramic material. The red and blue ceramic bezel represents technical achievement, with two-color ceramic being difficult to manufacture successfully. The GMT complication tracks 2 time zones simultaneously, with jumping local hour allowing easy adjustment traveling. The 3285 movement provides 70-hour power reserve with chronometer certification and GMT functionality integrated seamlessly. The 40mm case size maintains GMT master proportions that collectors recognize as proper sizing historically established. The Jubilee bracelet returned to GMT master, creating connection to vintage references collectors appreciate deeply, emotionally. The 100-meter water resistance is adequate for swimming, though GMT watches prioritize travel over diving primarily. The ceramic bezel is scratch-proof and fade-resistant, maintaining vibrant colors through decades of ownership permanently. The Chromalight lume provides excellent visibility with blue glow, distinguishing Rolex from competitors using green. This watch showed strong appreciation, with Pepsi colors being most desirable GMT configuration among collectors consistently. The waiting lists at authorized dealers stretch years, with wealthy buyers accessing through gray market paying premiums. The secondary market shows consistent premiums above retail, proving sustained demand through market cycles reliably. The investment-grade status combines iconic colors, practical complication, and technical ceramic achievement successfully. The GMT Master the 2. Pepsi represents travel watch investment combining functionality with most desirable colors available. Number 2. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph, a watch that brings bold presence and technical complexity, appealing to successful entrepreneurs. This watch proves that larger sports watches with chronograph complications drive demand among wealth creators appreciating presence. The 42mm case size provides substantial presence with proportions that appeal to modern preferences for larger watches. The chronograph complication provides timing functionality with manufacture movement and proper column wheel mechanism throughout. The ceramic bezel and pushers bring modern materials creating scratch resistance and contemporary technical aesthetic. The manufacture caliber 4401 is entirely in-house integrated chronograph providing independence and vertical integration completely. The Grande Tapisserie dial pattern maintains Royal Oak design language, while the offshore brings sportier character. The octagonal bezel with exposed screws connects to original Royal Oak, while the offshore represents evolution. The finishing quality throughout is exceptional, with hand polishing and brushing executed to haute horlogerie standards. The rubber strap options provide sporty aesthetic, while metal bracelet offers versatility for different occasions. This watch has maintained strong value, with offshore chronographs being popular among successful business owners. The wealthy buyers appreciate bold presence and technical complexity, combined with Audemars Piguet prestige successfully. The secondary market shows premiums for desirable configurations, with ceramic versions commanding highest prices currently. The investment potential combines sports watch versatility with haute horlogerie finishing and brand prestige. The Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph represents bold investment for wealth creators wanting presence and substance. Number 1. Patek Philippe Nautilus Blue Dial. Finally, taking the crown at number 1 is the Patek Philippe Nautilus Blue Dial, the ultimate stealth wealth watch that insiders recognize as the most desirable timepiece in luxury watchmaking. This watch proves that iconic design, supreme craftsmanship, and impossible availability create the ultimate investment-grade timepiece. The rounded octagonal case is Gerald Genta's masterpiece with integrated bracelet creating cohesive, iconic design. The blue dial with horizontal embossing creates texture and depth that photographs cannot capture adequately ever. The manufacture caliber 26330 SC is entirely in-house automatic, providing Patek Philippe quality and reliability. The 40mm case size represents perfect proportions with dimensions that work comfortably for most wrists. The integrated bracelet is hand-finished throughout with alternating polished and brushed surfaces executed perfectly. The water resistance reaches 120 meters, providing adequate protection for swimming and yachting activities confidently. The date window at 3 o'clock provides practical functionality while maintaining dial balance and harmony. The see-through case back reveals the beautifully decorated movement with traditional Patek Philippe finishing visible. This watch has shown explosive appreciation with secondary market premiums reaching 3 to 5x retail consistently. The waiting lists at authorized dealers are essentially fictional, with production allocation going to top-tier clients. The wealthy acquire these through private sales, gray market paying enormous premiums, or relationships money cannot buy. The investment-grade status is proven with Nautilus steel, showing strongest appreciation in entire luxury segment. The universal recognition among wealthy collectors makes this ultimate status symbol that insiders understand immediately.